Yeah, if you see here, yeah, in the settings, in the settings screen, you have the settings, right?
Okay.
So we need to add another setting called notifications, enable
Okay.
a checkbox,
Hmm.
and that will be deselected by default.
Okay.
And only when that is selected, we will show notifications. For example, these notifications we have here, uh, this thing, for example, covariance analysis. So these notifications will disable, will enable
Okay.
only that checkbox is selected. So for that, in the settings component, we'll add another field here, like I have for current theme, right? You can just
Hmm.
add, yeah, I have, you can add a checkbox here. And
Okay.
once the checkbox is selected, accordingly you can propagate. The settings are saved to the using persistent service, we are saving to a persistent store, like local storage.
Okay.
So you can say set or get and
Hmm.
add your own key and set
Hmm.
a Boolean there.
Okay.
And then in the analytics service, you get the persistence service as an import. In the this is a service, right? Oh yeah, I already have persistent service here.
Hmm. Okay.
So you just use that. And if you remember, we used toaster, right? Toaster, this thing.
Hmm.
Let let error show, but those info, I think it's the info. Yeah, this info, you can just hide it with just the
That
info.
flag. Okay.
Yeah,
So this dot persistent service dot get that key.
yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
And this one will be hidden. So with that,
Okay.
the advantage would be we don't get these notifications, and in mobile, it's blocking the this button, so we're not able to click this button because of that notification.
Okay.
That will fix it. Then the second one is you implemented year-to-date analysis, right?
Hmm.
So we have these codes, but there are many which are not do not make sense, and we don't have labels and all. So what we have to do is in assets page,
Hmm.
we already pull sharps assets. So if you search
Okay.
for that, will be in one of the, I'll check where that is and give you the details. So
Okay.
we will display this grid with
Hmm.
the same data
Okay.
in analytics surveys in
Hmm.
year to date here, that grid. And once you click on a row, we'll pull the code from that grid and pass through to the rest. So we just have
Okay.
to display the data from that grid here.
Okay.
So that's second one. And the third one is if you, yeah, we need to add another, for now, just add another screen, just add it without adding it to the menu anyway. Just you can
Hmm.
route it from the URL.
Okay.
So the plan is to add alerting. So that screen will be called alerts,
Hmm.
which will have alerts here.
Hmm.
So on the top, you'll have a drop down. Select the alert type.
Okay.
And based on the alert type, you'll display a grid.
Hmm.
And the grid will have rows based on the data in the service. The data will be an array of JSON objects. So
Okay.
for now, you could just say that just create an array of two types of JSON objects, say alert type 1
Hmm.
and give column 1, column 2, column 3, and some data.
Hmm.
Then alert type 2, column 1, column 2, column 3, and some data. And then when you click on the drop down,
Hmm.
you display alert 1 type in the grid
Okay.
or alert type 2 in the grid.
Hmm.
So we'll do that, and then we'll do the next steps. So the plan is, for example, we have insider trades, right?
Hmm.
So on this date, say for January 4th, someone sold, someone A is acquired, someone bought shares of their own company,
Hmm.
and somebody on the same day for other companies, somebody sold. So the plan is, if somebody wants to register for an alert,
Hmm.
for that code, if there's any transaction on that day, we'll send an email alert.
Okay.
So we need to capture these alerts. So this is one alert type. The other alert type could be if somebody wants to do, say, rolling statistics,
Hmm.
and they get the statistics of, say, Activision Blizzard, and then they want to know if the current price has gone down below 255-day moving average,
Hmm.
we'll send them an alert. So it's a different type of alert, so it will require different types of input to be captured.
Okay.
So that backend service is not ready. So at least if in the UI you can fake it. So you say alert
Hmm.
type 1, column 1, column 2, column 3, and just give some fake data. Alert type 2, column 1, column 2, some fake data,
Hmm.
and try to do CRUD within that.
Okay.
Insert, update, delete,
Hmm.
and just update that array in memory. Once my backend is ready, I'll plug in with the UI.
Okay.
So for CRUD, we already have one, right? If you remember, we have delete here.
Hmm.
So you can delete something, right?
Yes.
You close this. So for addition, in portfolios, for delete, you have that. For addition, I'll check okay, let me check the Infogistics grid if there is any, I know they have a transaction example
Okay.
where it has add, delete, update buttons.
Hmm.
So I'll send you the link to that. Maybe you just get that one with, this dialog to confirm, so that, they can confirm before they delete.
Okay.
So that's the third piece. So there are 3 items.
Hmm.
Do you have any questions?
No, as of now, I don't have any.
Okay. So
I mean, I might have when I'll be working on this alert type.
yeah, right. So I'll send you this recording.
Hmm.
Just go through it and let me know how much effort you think it would take for these 3.
Okay.
And I'll send you those examples. So, once you give your effort, I'll also try to, see the grid and example, how easy that is to use. So that
Hmm.
plan is to just reuse what we have. Don't, put any new
Correct.
code. So,
Correct.
yeah, that's all I had.
Okay. Okay, Sampath, send me this recording.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, then we can touch base again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Jignesh.
Yeah. Thanks, Sampath.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.
Bye.